Ja. Markiert eller? Tempo.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
This morning I'm sharing the stage with guinea fowl, and quite a few of them, as you can see. They're sharing the stage with guinea fowl and barking dogs in a residential area here in Somerset West.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I play
Welcome back to the program, folks. It's a Rugby Ascendant Saturday, and we've got URC action, none other than the Bulls at home at Loftus Versfeld, hosting Zebre Parma. Let's take a look at the lineups for today's matchup. Bulls in really good shape here, up in the top end of the standings right now. They finished the season, they have a home playoff game. They and the Sharks, they both have homes. There'll be 2 playoff games in South Africa. Stormers in 7th position. They would actually play Glasgow on the road. Stormers losing last night. What a terrible, terrible performance. Choked away a victory big time. And Ulster moves up to 5th position, 37 points log. The Stormers could have been in that position. They are in 7th. They actually moved up a spot despite the loss because they picked up 2 bonus points. 1 for the point differential, 1 for scoring 4 tries, 2 of which were Evan Ruiz' brace of tries. And they're now 6 wins, 8 losses. That's terrible, 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 terrible. Let's see what happens going forward if they can stay in this hunt. But a lot of teams nipping at their heels. Cardiff is a game behind them. Munster's game behind them. Osprey, Benetton, all within striking distance. Even Connacht is close. They could tie them. Connacht in 12th position. And for that matter, even the Lions, if they somehow magically win today, at bonus point, could get to 35 points. The Stormers are not in a good position. negative 13 points in the log. Ulster moves up to 5th, and we'll be getting started here in just a few minutes. But let's take a look at the lineup for today's matchup with the Bulls taking on Zebre Parma, a game that they should win, but you can't count your chickens before they hatch. So Devin Williams at the fullback position, Sergio Peterson on the right wing, David Creel, Harold Forster in the center, Stravino Jacobs on the left wing, Keegan Johannes is the fly half, Zach Berger at scrum half, Pilo Gumede wearing the 8 jersey, Giannis Kirsten, number 7. Marcel Coetzee is the captain once again, wearing number 6 jersey. The locks are Jeff van Heerden and Ruan Famak. In the front row, it's Mornay Smith, Jan-Hendrik Wessels, and Alutu Shakweni. Off the bench, it's Sifiwe Mantazima, Aka van der Merwe, Wilco Low, Ruan Norkia, Marco van Stad, Nizam Carr, Ambrose Papier, and Bota Chamberlain. For Zebre Parma on the road from Italy, a team that, all things considered, all things being equal, is not actually having that bad a season for them. I mean, they may be in next to last place, but they won 5 games. Can you believe that? They won 5 games. The problem is they're just not getting it done better than that. So 5 games is one of their better seasons. 5 wins, 8 losses, and they are down near the bottom log. So they should wind up 5-9 today, all things being equal. But the Bulls have to actually perform, can't just show up. So at the fullback position, Geronimo Piscintelli. Then on the right wing, Jacopo Trula. And then in the center, Fituli Paia and Enrico Lucin. They really make it hard, don't the Italians? On the left wing, it's Alessandro Gessi. The fly half, Giovanni Montemori. At scrum half, Alessandro Fusco. Wearing the 8 jersey, David Ruggieri, Jacopo Bianchi, and Guido Volpi round out that middle. The locks are Leonard Krumoff and Matteo Canelli. In the front row, it's Mohamed Hassa, Luca Biggi, and Luca Rizzoli. Off the bench, Tommaso Di Bartolomeo, Paolo Bonfiglio, Jean Pittanari, Francesco Ruffolo, Bautista Stavili, good Lord, Jatko Jalic, Giacomo Dere, Filippo Drago, good Lord. The referee is Mike Adamson from Scotland. On the sidelines, it's Chad Swaney from South Africa, and Sean Miller. And then the TMO is Sam Grove White. That is the officiating crew, and those are the lineups for today's matchup. The Bulls at Loftus Versfeld, where they should win their 10th game of the season and put them in good shape. A bonus point would really help them out here. They have stiff competition for that second position on the log, and the better you finish, the better chance you are to have those home games. So let's see where we're at. We've got the top of that log is Leinster, who plays the Sharks later today, and it's a tough matchup for the Sharks. Glasgow's in second position at 9-4, but they're 4 points deposit for the Bulls, so the Bulls really need Glasgow to lose today, but what are the chances of that? I'm not going to hold my breath. Is Glasgow, are they not playing this weekend? I don't see them on the log. Well, looks like the Bulls could get a game in hand then. So, we can move ahead. Well, my game is supposed to start in 2 minutes. Meantime, folks, how y'all doing? Let's say hello to everybody here in the chat. We've got Chris Marie, Hendo, Andre Torian, Peter Wick, Marcel Potberg, Anton Kritzinger. Oh, I've got lots of Bulls jerseys. Helen Harka, Ockert Gravenstein, and Andres Müller. Bulls for the win if they can play for both. Yeah, they should win this game. I mean, if they don't win this game running away, it's going to be disappointing. That said, Zebre Parma can surprise you at times. You never know what's going to happen. Never know. Been a rough weekend for me in Super Brew. I've had 2 losses that I shouldn't have had. The Stormers should have won that game. And I made a mistake. I don't know why I picked the Waratahs. They got slaughtered by the Hurricanes out there in the Pacific. Otherwise, I would, well, no, Crusaders. How did the Crusaders lose? What the hell happened there? They got slaughtered 45-29. Wow. Other than that, I got 1, 2, 3 games correct, 4 games correct, but 3 of them with a match point. So, gee, many crickets. What could have been a great weekend. Super Brew, it's been a rough Super Brew season for me. Not very impressive. Good thing I don't bet money. Otherwise, I'd be really in bad shape. That's why I don't bet money. It's a fool's errand. I'm not on the pitch. I can't control it. Mark Backhouse, welcome to you. Timothy Wewega, hello. Les Sanabre. Okay, it looks like my feed is live from Loftus. I've got it. Alrighty. A decent crowd, not a great sized crowd there in Loftus. Well, got some Italian fans wearing Italian national colors up in the stands. The Zebre will be wearing yellow today with the stripes on the shoulders, coming out with the guy dressed as a zebra. Here they come out of the locker room now. All right, here they come. Geronimo Priscintelli gets his 50th appearance, and the crowd's actually giving him a round of applause. He leads his team out on the pitch. Priscintelli with his 50th appearance for Zebre Parma. Congratulations. Here comes the rest of the Zebre Parma team out of the tunnel now. And I've got a problem with my feed. It's not very smooth. Hayani Shimangi is in the booth today. Bulls getting ready. Zach Berger must have a milestone because he's coming out in the front of everyone else. The Bull is coming out, followed by Zach Berger. The Bull came out. He's on the pitch. Here comes Zach Berger. Is this his 50th appearance? Zach Berger. It doesn't say his 50th appearance. I'm not sure why he's being welcomed. Special. And here come the rest of the Bulls. Devin Williams. Scott Adamson right there. Or Mike Adamson. Bulls charging out on the pitch now. Field looks to be in good shape today. Weather looks perfect. Marcel Coetzee is the captain once again for the Bulls. All right, we're ready to get going here, folks. I'll remember the score before we get started here. There we go. Mike Adamson, Chad Dwayne, Sean Muller, and Sam Grove White. That's your officiating crew once again. Keegan Johannes at the fly half position. So Villa LaRue not in this game. Owen Nkumani and Hayani Shimangi are your announcers. Boy, Owen Nkumani's really settled into that lead broadcaster role quite well for SuperSport. And we're about ready. Triple header day here on Rugby Ascendant, folks. Plus news over on Colonel Chris Wyatt. So busy day. Giannis kicks it down the middle to about the 10-meter line, taken by Zebre. And it's launched by Piscantelli down the... Taken back here by Johannes. Sends it over the middle to Devin Williams. Devin Williams does the dummy. He comes wide. Now he offloads it. Nice job to Forster. Forster drives forward. He's tackled. So the Bulls already in a good shape here. Inside Zebre Parma territory. Nice. Oh, but lost forward by Marcel Coetzee. It's a knock-on. Picked up by Zebre. They're going to kick it down the pitch, looking for some space back there. It's going to bounce. Nice. It sat up at about 15 meters. Devin Williams is going to kick it right at the touchline. Just got his foot in bounds. Nice job stopping that ball by Zebre. And here comes Piscantelli. He hands the ball off to Payet. Payet goes wide. Zebre looking a little confused out there. A lot of work, but no territory gain. Oh, the hooker's taken down hard. Luca Biggie. So a little bit of sloppy play early on here. We go wide with Zebre on the outside. They've got some space, nearly getting through. Down to the Bulls' 10-meter line. Ruck is formed there. Ball's available. Nice pass to the hooker. He drives forward. First tackler misses. Still going forward. Oh, it's pinched. It's poached. It's stolen. Was it Zach Berger? Who was that? I think it was Zach Berger. I can't tell. And that ball is kicked down the pitch by Keegan Johannes. Taken back there by Zebre. Kicked over the top. Chase is on. Oh, good kind bounce for the Bulls. Right to their hooker. And he offloads. And now here they come. Johannes is going to release it again. But the Bulls just want to play kick away. It's 50-22. What a great kick by Keegan Johannes. I suppose you're going to kick it away. That's the way to do it. 50-22 for Keegan Johannes. Going to give the ball inside 2 minutes down inside the 22 for the Bulls. Well done. Lineout goes successful, but the maul collapses. There's a penalty already called. The Bulls are playing advantage here. Forster to Johannes. Johannes goes wide. Here comes Devin Williams down the sideline. No. Oh, that's a forward pass. Sergio Peterson, but that's a forward pass. And the Bulls have got to try, but I think that was a forward pass. Well, nobody's questioning it, but Sergio Peterson with the score. Looked to me like a forward pass. Let's see it again here. Devin Williams. Maybe it was flat. Maybe it was flat. Boy, Devin Williams really made this happen. Yeah, it looks like Peterson's okay. All right, Bulls off to a rolling start here. 5-0. Here's the kick. Looks good. Bulls off to a 7-0 lead. Good start. 4 minutes in now. Here's the restart from Zebre at midfield. Ball's going to come to the near side, short of the 22. What a job going up in the air by Van Heerden. Leaning backwards, catching that ball. Good discipline. Call to use it already. Better use it quickly. Better use it quickly. Zach Berger just got that away. He had a lot of time he was given there. Beautiful sunny day at Loftus. Piscatelli kicks it down the other direction. That ball's going to bounce a squibbler at the 22, taken by Keegan Johannes over to Devin Williams. Williams is dancing. Williams doing a fantastic job at the fullback position today in the absence of Illy LaRue, who's been playing fly half of late. Speaking of fly halves, it's Giovanni Montemurri going to kick it in a touch to slow things down. It'll be a line out for the Bulls out around midfield on the far side of the pitch. Bulls by 30 points. Zebre is from Parma, hence the name Zebre Parma. The place where it's knocked on by Zach Berger. The lineout was successful. Berger knocks it on. He just took his eye off the ball. Yeah, Zebre Parma, it's where Parma cheese comes from, northern part of Italy. Not too far from where I used to live in Italy. Took his eye off the ball. So our first scrum of the game comes at 5:36 after Zach Berger drops the ball. All right. Mike Adams has warned them to hold their weight in the scrum. Bulls 9 wins, 4 losses with a 68-point positive differential. Takes them out 75, but they're way behind Glasgow for point differential. Crouch. Bind. They have a 43 kg weight advantage to the Bulls. They should be able to dominate this scrum. Whistle blows, going to reset. 43 kgs is what the Zebre Parma side is giving up in this. Wow, that's a lot of weight. 7-0. Bulls out in front, 6:31 in the contest. Crouch. Behind. That useless DJ is playing music again while the game is going on. And there's a penalty against the Bulls. How do they... Wow. Zebre win the scrum. It's a kickable penalty with the altitude. But they're going to kick to the corner. Get their right shoulder up and push it straight, he tells them. So Mike Adamson calls a penalty against the Bulls. And Zebre, we're going to get down around a 22 maybe? Actually, Zebre hit the ground first. Why is the penalty? Huh. Oh, pulling the loose head down. Okay. 7:28 in the contest now. 7-0 Bulls. Zebre Parma at the 21-meter line. Inside Bulls territory. Here's the line out. Successful. They come down with it. Ruggeri's the one that got it. Maul's going nowhere. Fusco's at the back. He's going to pull it out. Call to use it. Fusco takes it. Oh, boy. Bulls were offside, and now they're in trouble over here, but that's a wide. Oh, ball's lost. Geezy couldn't handle it, knocks it loose, and says kicked into touch by his teammate because otherwise it would have been picked up by the Bulls and run all the way back. So, tough break there for Zebre Parma. Mistakes cost you dearly in this game. It's only his second appearance, Geezy. Wow, young guy. Sharks are up a little bit later on playing Leinster. Tough matchup for the Sharks. Top team versus number 14. Sharks came back from oblivion this season to playing much better. Looks like more people showing up as the game is underway. Crouch. Bind. Set. And it collapses again. Going to reset it. Scrubs are looking pretty ugly so far, folks. Default says they look much better in a Bulls jersey. All right. Going for the restart here. Jake White up in the booth with his typical half dozen bottles of water up there. Crouch. Bind. Set. Gumeda drops the ball for the Bulls. They came away with that, but then he lost the ball forward. A lot of mistakes here early in the game. 10 minutes in now, another turnover, another unforced error. Sampilo Gumeda's 16th appearance, and he just dropped the ball. Just lost it. No one touched him. Just lost it. But there must have been a penalty on that line out because the Bulls have just kicked it down the pitch and they have the line out. Couldn't see it because there was a replay going on. Vodacom. Line out successful to the Bulls. Now the maul is going forward. Just two players in it. It collapses now after about 8-meter pickup. Zach Berger trying to dig it out. Oh, he dropped it. Went backwards. It's stolen by Zebre Parma. And they're off to the races. Kicking it forward down the sideline. Chased it down by Devin Williams. Johannes at his 5-meter line. And he offloads it very quickly to Zach Berger. Boy, the Bulls went from heaven to hell here, and it's just instantaneously. Keegan Johannes now at the scrum half position. Ball's taken forward by Van Heerden. Call to use it. Zach Berger. Mike Adams is telling somebody, shush. Not a very good kick by Zach Berger as he's falling. Not a very good kick by Zach Berger. Maybe that crappy haircut he has. His hair looks aerodynamic. A little too much gel on his hair. Yeah, Sharks upcoming a little bit later on. You won't be directed to that, though. You will be directed to my other channel, which has my news. Line out goes deep. It's stolen by the Bulls. They've got it. Marcel Kutsu with a big carry in the middle. He offloads, hands it all. Well, Van Heerden driving forward. The Bulls up to about the 10-meter line. Berger digs it out. Sends it over to Gumeda. Gumeda gets it off to Vermaak. Oh, that's got to be a penalty for a pick and a go. Zach Berger takes off. They got the penalty advantage. The Bulls are on the run. Here they come. Here's Zach Berger still going. Zach Berger all the way. All by himself. Zach Berger goes all the way by himself for the try. Zebre Parma just don't know how to react to that. They gave up when the ball was bounced off a player's chest. Wow, advantage call. Zach Berger was 10th career try. That's brilliant. So Berger sees the defender back there, bounces off his chest. It's right in the middle of the field. Picks it up right, stands around. He takes off. All by himself. He had Creel, and he also had Keegan Johannes. But he gets it all, and right under the post. That's going to be easy. Zach Berger with the try for the Bulls. That's much better stuff from the Bulls. Yeah, happy weekend. The beer will be flowing at Loftus. I wasn't a forward pass. It's off somebody's chest. Kick is good. Well, barely good. Keegan Johannes, terrible kick there. Right in front of the post. But he did get across. Just cleared the bar. Unfair officiating in what way? Good stiff arm by Zach Berger, too. Gets him a try. 14-0. 14 minutes into the contest. A point per minute. Here's the restart. It's going to go inside of 22. Taken down there by Giannis Kirsten. The ginger-haired Kirsten. Now that we no longer have Kitsoff playing, he's our ginger-haired guy for rugby. There's a kick by Keegan Johannes from his 5-meter line. Really launches this one. And it gets taken in touch. Looking for the mark. Not nearly as good as he thought it was, so it's going to be right at midfield. Nice clearance kick by Keegan Johannes. There's a line out for Zebre Parma now. Over the middle of the pitch, Marcel Kutsia with the tackle. Zebre working their way through. Zebre still with the ball here, but it's a bit of a mess in the middle of the pitch here. They do a little reverse back the other direction. Some confusion. Bad pass, but somehow they hold on to it. Zebre now trying to work. Got a lot of players standing around, not sure what to do. Trying to break through there. A lot of individual effort by Zebre. Very poor team effort here. Now they get lined up properly. And some good passing coming here. Good offload to the wing. Here they come down the sideline. Zebre Parma on the outside. Got the lock. Oh, and he threw it right in his face. Picked up by the Bulls. So it's a knock on. And there's Devin Williams in the middle. Over to Stavino Jacobs. Sergio Peterson, Sergio Peterson kicks it down the pitch. That ball's going to bounce into touch. inside the 10-meter line. So it'll be a Zebre Parma lineout that'll slow things down with 16 minutes in the first half here. All right. Zebre Parma, nice jerseys with the blue and white stripes on the shoulders and the yellow main part of the jersey. Wouldn't look usually like a yellow jersey, but it looks nice. Line out uncontested, and Zebre comes down with, but the counter pushed by the Bulls, driving towards the touchline. They're very close. They're very close. How are they not in touch yet? They dig it out. Here they come, driving forward. But Gumade is there. Tackle's made. Ball's launched by Fusco down the pitch. Going to be caught down there on the fly by Peterson over to Devin Williams, who's doing a brilliant job at fullback at the moment. One-handed carry up to midfield. No one's touched him yet. Oh, it's lost by Stravino Jacobs. And then thrown away, but we had a knock-on. Shame. Zach Berger had a clear path for a try. Stravino Jacobs loses that forward. Just lost that thing. Oh, it's a beautiful pass. He just couldn't handle it. Owen Nkumani in the booth, along with Hayani Shamangi. We've got a break in the action here. I'm guessing for a water break. 17:26, or somebody injured. A bit early for a water break, but the water's out on the pitch. There's no women listed the officiating crew, but some chicas out there with their bleachy blonde hair wearing the officiating crew stuff. 17:26 in the match. Up to the booth where the special people get to sit. Well, long delay here now for some reason or other. All right, we're ready for the scrum now. Crouch. Bind. Set. The scrum holds up. Zebre bring it out. They go towards the middle. Charging right through there. Breaking through Keegan Ioannis' tackle is Lukin. They go wide now. Kick forward by Zebre Parma. The chase is on. Who's going to get there? Oh, look at that. That's going to be an easy try for Zebre Parma. Misjudged by the Bulls. Wow. Brilliant work there. Wow. That was incredible. Good break. Scored by Trula. His 16th try. Jacobo Trullo. This ball just bounced up in an awkward bounce. And who was the Bulls defender who was faked out? Bounce, bounce, bounce. Yep. Stravino Jacobs screwed up. Jacobs has already hurt the Bulls twice now. Turned the ball over a few minutes ago and now gives up the try. Tough bounce. Easy kick right in front of the post. Wow. Boy, the Bulls gave up an easy one there. Score goes up, 14-7. Well, Zebre's not going to roll over and play dead. No, there's no cards issued yet. Well, Johnny, lucky stuff there. Here's the ball kicking inside the 22, down around 10 meters, taken back there by Zebre. Ruggieri carries it. Ruck is formed for Zebre. 20 minutes into the contest now. 3 tries. 2 for the Bulls. And the 2 of the tries came on really odd plays. One was Zach Berger bounced off one of the Zebre Parma players' chest as he was caught napping and bounced forward. Zach Berger picked up, ran all the way back for the try, and then that one there, a wicked bounce in favor of Zebre, and it just winds up with a try. You never know what's going to happen. 20 minutes, 24 seconds. It'll be a line out to the Bulls. Jan-Hendrik Wessels throws it in. Zach Berger holds on this time. Keegan Johannes brings it across the middle to Harold Forster. Forster drives up towards midfield. Berger is going to dig it out. Comes back this direction. Gumede. Keegan Johannes. They come wide. Devin Williams. This time, Servino Jakobs actually holds on to the ball for once. He's tackled. Oh, it's stolen by Zebre Parma. It was legit. Got a whistle back here. I think somebody was offside. Bautista Saville. I thought that was Jerry. It is Ruggieri. It said it's Bautista Seville, but it's Ruggieri. He's all over the place. So what's the call here? We come all the way back. Was he offside? It's a scrum. Must have been a knock-on. That's what it was, a knock-on by the Bulls. Knock-on, and then the ball's kicked into touch. So, knock-on advantage. Going to come back for the scrum for Zebre Parma. 21 minutes, 40 seconds in it. Crouch. Bind. Set. And they bring the ball out. They go out to the far side. Be careful about obstruction there. Oh, boy, Zebre just runs right into the teeth of the defense and picks up meters again. The Bulls need to be a little concerned about that. When Zebre runs at them, they go right through them. Again, first tackler misses. Down to the 10-meter line. Zebre go back to the far side. They've got some numbers over there. They kick it over the top. It's in the air and straight into touch. Were they playing advantage? If not, that's going to come all the way back. Yep, no. Truly kicked it straight in touch. Too many tattoos, buddy. Too many tattoos. Bulls line out. Comes all the way back. It's short of midfield. Jan-Hendrik Wessels to throw it in 23 minutes into the contest. Ball goes deep. It's taken handily by Van Heerden. The Bulls go into a rolling maul, and there's a penalty for collapsing the maul. Out of the back of it comes Berger with it. Oh, he's buried. We're going to come back. It's a penalty advantage. You know he's using gel because after that tackle, his hair isn't one hair out of place, Zach Berger. Harold Forster looking a little bit tired out there. He's been working his butt off. We haven't called his number much, but he has made some key contributions so far. Bulls cautioned about the lifters in the lineup. All right, so the Bulls going to have a lineup. Let's see what the mark is. Oh, yeah. It was a bit tight. Yep. Mike Adamson cautioning the Bulls about where their lifters are at. So, line out successful to Van Heerden again. Bulls back. Oh, we got a whistle here. Double banking. Double banking. Giannis Kirsten, double banking. The Bulls squander a scoring opportunity. So what cost the Stormers yesterday dearly? Cost them a victory. Stupid mistakes. Down low. 3 tries went a begging last night for the Stormers, and they didn't seem concerned about it, and then they lost by 4 points. And by the way, the try that won that game was a forward pass, clearly. It's the worst game I've ever seen Andre Piardi ever call. Chumbawamba playing in the background. Lineout goes straight in by Zebre. They're trying to string the Bulls out. Instead, they kick it high into the air to the near side. Stravino Jakob is going to go up. He competes. It goes back into the hands of Devin Williams. Devin Williams breaks free. Devin Williams, they got him by the jersey, still going. Creel driving. Creel still going forward, down around the 22. Gets the ball to Zach Berger. Boy, that ball, is it lost? No, it's lost in the pitch, and the Zebre get it. What a frenetic pace there. Ball bounces all the way down towards the 5-meter line. Still going. It's into touch. Devin Williams, will it go out? No, it's going to go almost out, just 2 meters away. So it's going to be a goal line drop kick for Devin Williams. Another promising attack from the Bulls goes awry. Wow. Can't be making these mistakes against good teams. Cannot be making mistakes. That Ulster game had 3,000 views yesterday. On a Friday. Not bad. $157 folks here, just 50 likes. What's up with that, folks? Why is it so hard to get people to push likes on this? I know a lot of you don't have Super Sports. It's the only way you can hear it is listen to me.
That was easy.
Or watch me, and we can't even get likes. That ball kick from the goal. Oh, here's a drop goal. Looks good. Oh, Zebre Parma with a 48-meter drop goal. That was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. 14-10. You gotta respect that. Why did they play Bezuidenhout? Well, he's not supposed to be tired. He's a playing coach. He was hired as a playing coach to give them depth. And I think it was a good decision. Oh, boy, the Bulls touched that ball. So it was kicked into touch, but I think the Bulls got a hand on it. No, Bezuidenhout played brilliantly. It's a shame he got injured. He wasn't the problem. The problem was the Stormers' defense was suspect, to say the very least. No, Bezuidenhout was fantastic in that game. He played very well. And DeVette didn't play so well. I'm a big Paul DeVette fan, but he didn't play all that great when he came in. He played okay. But that wasn't the reason that they lost the game. The stupid plays were the reason they lost the game. Stupid mistakes. Marcel Coetzee feeds that ball to Vessels. Vessels drives inside the 22. Finally brought down. Ball's available. Zach Berger over into the hands of Fermac. Fermac drives forward. Okay, Zebre, a little bit of trouble here now. Not rolling away. Not rolling away. And the Bulls come away with Gumeda, but then it's stolen. Okay, what do we got going on here? Yeah, offside penalty against them. Right in front of the post. Right in front of the post. Are the Bulls going to take the points on offer, or are they going to do something with it here? I mean, this is a gifted 3 points. You get those 3 points right back that you just gave up if you want. What are they going to do? What are they going to do? They're going to the corner. Well, Marcel Coetzee doesn't hesitate. Says kick to the corner. Well, they do have Zebre on the back foot, but you can't make mistakes here. That ball is right in front of the post. They just gave 3 points away. They better score. And it's not the best of kicks. It's about an 8-meter line out now. Oh, yeah, Regari played there from an offside position. Actually, that could have been considered cynical right there. That could have been a card. He was offside, and he stopped the offense from scoring. So Bulls had better get a try here. 8 meters out. The line not successful, and they drop the ball. Gumeda drops the ball again. And so the Bulls somehow managed to get it back, but then they turn it over. Zebre have it, and the 3 points were just wasted. What did I say? It should be 17-10. Oh, some bodies flying all over the place here. There's Ruggieri again, the sideline. How are they not in touch? I was going to say he's got to be in touch. Gacy's foot is in touch. Yep. So they turn it over to the Bulls. From here, drags him into touch. I said, Paul, he didn't have a great game. He played all right. I said he played all right. But Bezuidenhout played brilliantly in the first half. Really distributed the ball well. So the Bulls somehow come away with this. Oh, there it goes. Stravino Jakobs breaks loose. He's going to go all the way down the middle. Diving. And the Bulls have scored again. Boy, Stravino Jakobs finally did something worthwhile in this game. And the Bulls have scored again. There you go. That's more like it. Sloppy line out, and then right through the middle comes Stravino Jakobs. Wow, that's brilliant stuff there. So the Bulls, that's going to be right in front of the post. You can notch that one up. So the Bulls now need one more try for that bonus point. Keegan Giannis puts it over, and it's 21. $21-10. Whoops, what's going on there? All right. 30-27. Let's get closer to halftime here. The Bulls approaching that bonus point. Bulls going to go inside to 22 in the restart. Taken by Zach Berger. Going to kick it straight into touch. Boy, he got a heck of a launch here. We really can see the altitude playing a role with the ball flying all the way down the field. Much different game at sea level than it is at high altitude. I get a kick out of high altitude, though. The high veld is not that high. Try living in Addis Ababa. You'll reconsider calling that high. All right. 31 minutes now off the clock. Zebre line out from the Bulls' 42-meter line. Taking all day. They go in, and they've got it. Player touch in the air, but no call. Zebre now rushing right into the teeth of the Bulls' defense. It's working well for them so far today. Zebre running into Vermaak. Zebre near side. Good pass there. Missed tackle again by Keegan Johannes. Good carry by Krumhoff. A number we haven't called so far today. Oh, Vermaak misses a tackle. And good space, good work here but then the ball's left on the pitch, picked up by the Bulls. Here they come. Sergio Peterson kicks it down the pitch. It could be a 50-22. I think it's a 50-22. He got it. Sergio Peterson having a hell of a game here. Zebre Parma not happy with that sequence of play, complaining to Mike Adamson about the play. And he said, nope, that was a knock-on by Zebre. So Muller marks the spot just inside the 22 over there. This is the best addition to the game, the best law ever added, the 50-22. The game has been revolutionized by the 50-22. What a so much better game we've got now. So much more dynamic, so much more exciting. No more cheating on defense. Oh, yeah. That's brilliant. Just got it there. Brilliant kick by Sergio Peterson. All right, he set the Bulls up good. Chance to get that fourth try, get that bonus point here in the first half. Line out successful to Van Heerden. Now they're into a maul. Bulls maul is driving. Initial surge was good. Now they're going again. Still driving, slowly. And Berger digs it out of the back of there. Here comes Harold Forster, drives through three players, finally tackled. Guy's playing the ball on the ground. Okay, now they go the other way. Vasels bounces off the first tackler. Guy's playing the ball around again. That's twice now. Gumeda gets taken down pretty easily. Berger, Forster to Creel. Creel gets to the first level. Now he's got to hand it off. Here comes, Sergio Peterson couldn't handle it. Took his eyes off the ball. There was a try in that. Sergio Peterson just didn't quite get his hands on it and turns it over. But there was a penalty. They were playing advantage for not rolling away. It's a good call. I was wondering about that. So the Bulls will kick for the corner, I suspect, and try to get that bonus point here in the first half. Yep, going to kick to the corner. Looking for a 5-meter line out. That ball goes up into the stands. 4 rows deep. 7-meter line out. Bulls with a chance to add to their total and get that bonus point here in the first half. 3 converted tries thus far. School groups up in the stands, and that's more like it. That's what you got to do, folks, get these school kids out here. Line out successful to Vermaak. Vermaak comes down. Maul is formed, but there's not much in it. Now they start second surge. Now they're going down to 5 meters, but nothing happening here. It's an ugly maul. Zach Berger being pushed away. Oh, they're still burrowing their way forward. And look at this! Vasels gets a try! Where did that come from? Jan Hendrik Vasels. And Jake White doesn't look at all interested in the game. He's just sitting up there. Jan-Hendrik Wessels gets the try, his 6th career try. Finally, a conversion is going to be a little bit more challenging for Keegan Johannes. Bonus point. Jan-Hendrik Wessels. What do you say about the Bulls getting Pollard, Serfontaine, Paul DeVette, Nico? Well, the Stormers do well with Cobus Reinach, but Jan Serfontaine coming back to South Africa is very exciting. Very exciting. He should be back on the Springboks. Such a rip-off that he hasn't been there. Keegan Johannes was probably his most difficult kick with just 4 minutes, 15 seconds left in the first half. No good. It is good. The heck kind of angle is that? Interesting. Wow, hell of a kick there. I had a bad angle on that one. It looked bad to me. Wow. Okay, Jake did clap for that. 28-10. Told you this should be an easy one for the Bulls. Hey, Yater, what's going on? Waiting for the restart here. 3 minutes, 30 seconds left in the first half. Giannis Kirsten takes it about 8 meters out. Oh, Zach Berger falls as he launches that ball, and it bounces into touch. Wow, a heck of a kick in the end. Gets it all the way past midfield. Zach Berger fell on that. Look at him smiling. Like, what the heck? His footing came out from him as he launched that ball. It's like somebody pulled him by the leg. So, about 3 minutes left. Here's the line out for Zebre Parma. Their side of the pitch, 47-meter line. Line out is good. And they're into them all. They pick up a few meters initially. Out to midfield. Still driving. Still driving. Bulls defense has no answer. A lot of go forward here. Picked up about 10 meters so far. And they dig it out and go over the middle. Nice work here. Oh, my goodness. Gacy dropped the ball. It's live. He just gave up, and the Bulls are still playing it. Charge, chasing it down. Oh, overran the ball. Sergio Peterson. Penalty against the Bulls for shoving a player. It's a push, so the Bulls get penalized there. Down the final 2 minutes, Zebre now going to be able to kick it for some territory. Maybe it's a good field position. All that after a knock-on by Gacy, which... better to be lucky than good, I guess. Burger King deal. What's the advert on the side here? 2 for something. Luca Rizzola getting some treatment there. His 31st appearance. Must get Mornay staying back. What? Time back on. We're down to a minute 40 seconds left. So Zebre will have it inside the Bulls' 10-meter line. Minute and a half left. Boy, bad pass, but they managed to come away with it. Ruggieri again, but he's driven backwards. Nice work there. Is that Keegan Johannes? It was. Nice tackle. So Zebre back to midfield. They can't figure out what to do here. They go wide. Nice work off. Oh, break it through. Look at this work. No tackle. Oh, he threw it away. What a shame. Brilliant work there by Trullo, beating the Bulls badly. Yeah, there was a try coming there. There's a try in that. Bulls are lucky. Yeah, Trullo knows it. Trullo gets through Kirsten, through Sergio Peterson, through Zach Berger, who finally slows him down. There was a try in that. Oh, my goodness. Leonard Krumov couldn't quite reel it in. My goodness. 39-13, 28-10. Bulls out in front. Clock has stopped. Great work there by sloppy pass. I don't know if Krumov could have made it. Pete Funderland, that was very poor defense. I agree. 189 currently here, folks. Thanks for being with us. 66 likes. That's all with the likes. What's with the likes? It's like pulling teeth, man. Fine. Set. The Bulls win a penalty with just 2 seconds left in the first half, which means they're going to be able to kick it down the pitch. Too far for a penalty from here. There goes the hooter for the first half. Is that the half? That's the half. We'll run off the field. So halftime, 28-10 is the score. Yesterday I never got the halftime marker up. Let's see if I can pull that off today. All right, beautiful day on the Highfeld there, Loftus Versfeld. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Beautiful day in South Africa. Hope all is well for everybody. Nice to have the rugby take our mind off all the nonsense taking place in South Africa, that's for sure. Okay, let's get the halftime marker up there. There we go. All right. Sharks overrated? Yeah, they are overrated. Need a breather? Yeah, I could use a breather. I've got the studio feed. Yep, once again, I got the studio feed. All right. So that Stormers game sucks. Yeah, it is a perfect day for rugby. That's for darn sure. But that Stormers game sucked. Very disappointed in that outcome. 38-34. Gave up tries. Never should have given that. Last try was a forward pass. No doubt about it. Not even called back. If Fisher comes back to call for foul play that happened like 5 minutes prior, you know, hey, let's go back and look at this foul play, but we can't look at that try and a forward pass. Give me a break. Anyway, first of a triple header today for rugby, folks. And yes, the Colonel does need a break. I'm a little bit tired here. Yeah, got some sleep last night, but got up early to do this again. Stretching here. So, the Bulls have had some nice tries here. That Sergio Peterson was nice. The Zach Berger was a brilliant try. And then we got Stravino was another nice try there in Vasels. So, yeah, bonus point in the first half for the Bulls. So, regardless of the outcome of this game, they're going to wind up with 46 points in the log. That still leaves them in third place. The Sharks playing later on. But a bonus point victory would take them out to 50 on the season, which would be excellent. 4 games left. So the Stormers now have 4 games remaining, and they've lost 8 games. So they could finish at 10-8 by winning all 4 games at home, but they could do it. But man, yesterday's loss is just too much. So lucky for the Stormers, they finished at home 4 games. So some nice wide open field play by the Bulls in that first half, but a lot of mistakes by Zebre Parma. Fair number by the Bulls too. Yesterday, Edinburgh crushed the Dragons 38-5. This is the only game being played right now in URC action. A little bit later on, we've got Connick versus Munster. And then shortly after that, the Scarlets and Osprey. Welsh derby there. And then our next game will be the Sharks versus Leinster, but that's not for a while yet. You think Andre Party was always bad? Zach Gumeda Jakobs struggling. Puffy hands cannot catch in the cold. Okay, Eric. Yes, Zebre based in Parma. Hey, Flushing, what's going on? Morzabas. No, Parma's a town in Italy. I've mentioned that already. People coming into the game late. I mentioned Parma, Italy. Let's take a look at the stats on Parma. Land of the cheese. City in Italy. Okay. 198,000 population. Known for its architecture, music, art, and prosciutto ham. Cheese. Second most populous city in Emilia-Romagna, which is the province, after Bologna, which is the capital. Yep, Zebre Parma, located up north. Used to go by there all the time. Yep, on my way to my base over in Livorno on the western side of Italy, not far from Pisa. It's a nice spot, actually. Beautiful spot, Parma, in northern Italy. The one try Zebre had was pretty interesting. It was a wicked bounce, and it just didn't work out very well for the Bulls. So halftime here. The Greek was, oh, well done. Is that the Vodacom Cup or something like that? Ha ha ha. I thought the Zebre based in the Kruger National Park. Funny, funny, funny. Well, the cost of restoring Parliament is now at 3.3 billion rand, up by 65%. Surprise, surprise, not. Wow. Teenager jail for raping 3 minor boys on several occasions. What the heck? What the heck is going on there? That's just so wrong. Caster Semenya still making headlines. Well, we're waiting for the second half to get going here, folks. Sorry, just a little bit quiet here. Cheetah's struggling against EP. That's surprising. Jake the Snake for you went after Damon Williams with balls and all. Huh? Parma ham, correct. Would have laughed myself silly if we were wearing black and white striped shirts. Oh, the Zebre, yeah. Oh, I think Zach Berger's better than Bernard van der Linde, Eric. Well, if my coach tells us we only need to get 4 points on the tour, what do you do? Expect. Well, a lot of people don't like Wargeland. I do, but a lot of people don't like him. A lot of Stormers fans don't like him there. Where's the bus? Is humidity high? Maybe that's why the ball slipped a few times in the first half. But some of these balls are right in players' hands. It just Berger dropped one, and Stravino Jakobs dropped a couple of them. Yep. Pete says the Cheetahs are his team. Well, Bulls had a decent 10. Johan Gussen. So let's see how I'm doing my Super Brew here. I had the Bulls by 15. That's pretty good right now. I had Queensland winning by 7 over Western Force. They won by 4. Can't believe the Crusaders got beat. That's just, wow. That Super Rugby is boring. Just can't watch it. Super Rugby Pacific. Not my cup of tea. Super Rugby Pacific. There we go. That's what I want to say. Reds are 5-1. Chiefs. Let's see. So what's going on with the Crusaders? They're now 4-2 after that loss. And they lost to Moana Pacific. Oh, wow. It's a team that is in 9th place now after winning. They were 1-4 and they lost that game, 4-1. What the hell happened to Crusaders? That's just shocking. They should be at the top of the log. How does that happen? I mean, that's a tough breaker. How do you pick and you get that one wrong? Okay, the Bulls have made their way back out on the pitch. Let me turn off the halftime marker. Yeah, no, Curtly Arnsey with the Stormers would be incredible. I'll take that any day. Yes, the Blitzbach do have a coaching problem. The same players who were top of the log and competing for every trophy every week went to crap. Just different coach. That was the only thing that changed. All right, here comes Zebre Parma back out on the pitch. The shadows now working their way across the field. The only thing left in the sun is the east side of the stands. That's it. Everything else in the shadows now. Which is interesting. It's not even that late a day. It's 3:41 in the afternoon. I guess we're working our way towards winter time in South Africa. 28-10 halftime score. Zebre Parma's on the pitch. Bulls are on the pitch. Zebre will kick to the Bulls to get us underway here. We're ready to get started here. We switch up directions here now. From south to north comes Zebre Parma now. Second half, Mike Adamson said, let's go. We ready? Blows his whistle. And Fusco gets us under, or Montemurri gets us underway. Down to about 6 meters. Zach Berger has it. He kicks it forward. Chase is on. It's going to stay in play around midfield. Bounces up. Hasn't been fielded yet. Oh, just got that. And then runs right through the Bulls. Oh, look at this. All the way down to 22. He's got help. It's going to be a try. Unbelievably lazy play by the Bulls. Unbelievably lazy play. What a way to start the second half. Montemurri gets a try. Zebre Parma come out of the gate, and in 15, 20 seconds, they score a try just like that. Berger kicked that, and the Bulls just standing around. Berger tried to get there. He missed the tackle. And then Marcel Coetzee tackle, and Keegan Johannes got, oh, jeez, give me a break. What a pathetic defensive effort there. Wow. Just like that. And the conversion's good. Wow. Leaky defense. Oh, Eastern Province beating the Cheetahs now. Wow. That's some leaky defense there, folks. Leaky, leaky defense. Here's the restart. Shakwani's out. Placed by Akka van der Merwe. Vermaak is out. Placed by Marco van Staden.
All right, so 2 minutes gone in the second half. Not looking good for the Bulls so far. Substitutions early. Here's the line out now. None other than, that's Ako Fundamental. When did he come in? Why is he wearing 17? Bulls turn it over. Well, this is not an auspicious start. They come wide. It's lost, but it bounced up on the turf. That went forward. So it's called forward. It's a shame for Zebre. They had something going there. So Vesel stays in the front row. And Ako Fundamental comes in. So Vesel's didn't go in, or is it Morney's? Good steal by Zebre a few moments ago. Well, Zach Berger got a big cut on the top of his head. He's pouring blood out of it. He's going to have to leave. Berger goes out for a blood bin. Wow, that's some massive bleeding there. Oof, he took a knock. So, blood bin for Berger. And then Ambrose Papia comes in at 42-48. Wow. So let's try to sort that Bulls front row out. Looks like Vesels and Ako Fundamental in the game. Set. Oh, nice surge by the Bulls. Driving them back 6-7 meters. And they're still going. And Papier kicks it down inside the 22. What's going on here? Do we have a penalty? A penalty on the scrum. Yeah, the Bulls just blew them up. So they're going to kick to the corner here, no doubt about that. Try to get themselves another try. So 3 substitutions second half by the Bulls, 1 for blood. Keegan Giannis kicks to the corner. This was a dominant scrum. Just drove them back from the get-go. 5 meters on the initial surge. Still going. Even though Marco van Staden fell, it's still going. All right, it'll be a Bulls line out inside of 22. Ako Fundamental is throwing it in. Oh, it's knocked in the air by Zebre. Picked up by Ako Fundamental, dancing around out there all by himself. Trying to drive forward. Still going forward. He got some help. Still going forward. Picks up about 7 or 8 meters. Places the ball. Picked up by Papier. Papia digs it out. The Bulls now on the front foot. And there's Jan Hedrick Vesels, who's still out there. 2 hookers out there. Forster with a carry. Now Marcel Coetzee bouncing off of guys, driving forward. Marco van Staden, Escom with him. Papier. Ako Fundamental. Well, he's dancing off some players. Ball's available. Bulls. Ambrose Papier. Vesels. Bulls down to 6 meters away. Advantage here for the Bulls. They kick it to the corner. Who's going to get over there? Stovino Jacobs can't quite get to it, but they were playing a penalty advantage, are the Bulls. I'm sure they'll kick to the corner for a 5-meter line out here at 45 minutes in the second half. Yeah, the Cheetahs are looking rough. Cheetahs are back in front. Okay, Chris Murray. All right, substitutions. Volpe is out for Ferrari. Luca Rizzola getting some treatment here. He's down on the pitch. Looks like he's in a little bit of pain there, Zebre. So 45-30 clock was stopped. Oh, yeah, Glasgow's going to destroy the Lions tonight. They have no bench tonight. The Lions, they've got nothing. They got to get it all out of there early and hope that they can hold on. But tough mission in Glasgow. It'll be a tough mission back in Joburg, but it's really tough in Glasgow. Lions have squandered some great opportunities to be in the playoffs this year. Crouch. Bind. Set. Bull's going to use it. Marcel Coetzee picks it up, goes with it. 5 meters, 4 meters. Ball's available. Marco van Staden, Escom goes down to 3 meters. Papier. Vessels down to 1 meter. Papier over the middle. It's close. He's in. Marco van Staden. And Escom gets the try. So another try for the Bulls. Keegan Giannis to line this one up for the conversion. Just inside the post, and it's a perfect day for Keegan Giannis, 35. Doing a very good job today at that fly half position. Yeah, the Sharks should win tonight. It's still tough against Leinster. You never count on winning. Restart underway now. 48 minutes in this one. Taken by Marcel Coetzee. Runs into a wall of Zebre players pretty quickly. Ruck is formed. Bulls being told to use it. Ambrose Papier. No update on Zach Berger's blood bin. He finds touch. A whistle here. Not sure what's going on there. Got 2 substitutions coming in for Zebre now. Dare comes in. And then the front row, Pitanari comes in. Okay, front row and the fly half being replaced. So Giacomo Dare comes in at fly half for Zebre. Line out. Bulls 10-meter line for Zebre. It's taking a long time. They go deep. That's not straight. It's stolen by the Bulls in the air. Well done. Marco van Staden evades 1 tackle, 2, 3 tackles. Still going. Marco van Staden down the 10-meter line. He offloads to the Papier. Ambrose Papier is caught from behind. He gets it to Akafandemev. It gets it to Johannes. The ball bounces up, picked up by Devin Williams. We forgot about him since the first half. And a penalty off the feet against Harold Forster. Good call. Well, we got some nonsense going on here. Well, we got a fight going on. A serious fight going on here. Van Heerden driven to the ground. One of the Zebre players lying down like somebody hit him, but he came after Forster. I don't know if Forster hit him or what. Let's see the replay on that. There's a lot of extracurriculars going on. They got a Zebre player down on the turf. Still going. Gumede over here. Bianchi with his hands. It's still pushing. Bianchi and Gumeda still arguing. Akifaimaeva trying to break it up. Let's see what Mike Adamson does here. Let's see what's going on here. Yep. So he's one through the guy on the ground. Van Heerden. Van Heerden with a yellow card. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's a cheap shot. It was a dumb yellow card. So, Zebre now. And knocked forward by Zebre. In the line out. Both Onan Kamani and Hayani Shimangi don't think it was a yellow card. I do. It was a cheap shot. The player was in the air and he hit him. Zach Berger's back. Blood bin's over. Yellow card to the Bulls, down a player now 50-29, last 30 minutes of the competition here. Zach Berger comes back on that blood bin. Crouch. Fine. Set. Scrum is going sideways. Boy, Zebre gets a big push there. Yep. Knock on the pickup. So Bulls turn it over. Got a player down here. Oh, we got more push and shove, and Marco van Staden's involved there. What is going on out here? A lot of bad blood all of a sudden. And boy, oh man, he's in a lot of pain there. Luca Rizzoli is down. He can't get up. I don't know if it's his ankle or look at his chest now. They're grabbing his knee and his ankle. He's in a lot of pain here. Something happened. Let's see. I'm looking to see where the injury came from here. It was a big push by the Italians. They go forward. I can't see how he got hurt. He does. I think he's going to have to go out of the game. It doesn't look too good here. Yeah, he's going to have to come out. Oh, yeah, he can't even stand on that thing. Oh, that's not good. Clock is stopped at 51 minutes even. Yeah, he's going to have to come out. He can't put any weight on it. I don't know if he fractured that or broke it or what. So we're going to have a substitution. Right now, if the Bulls finish like this, they'd be at 50 points in the log, plus 86 points. So Luca Rizzoli's had a hell of a game. He's going to come out. He's going to be replaced by Bonfiglioli. Clock is restarted. Who's Jeff? Matthew. Matthew's delusional again. Fine. Set. Ball's put in the pipe. New scrum half for Zebre. Oh, nice pass there. Radko Jelic is in there now, scrum half. Oh, nice carry right up the middle inside the 22 for Zebre. Jelic goes wide. Not much over there. Marcel Coetzee over on defense. What's going on here? Penalty against Zebre. Sealing off. So Zach Berger leaves the ball there for Keegan Johannes. He's going to kick for some territory here. So inside the 5. He came to the outside trying to get a little space there. So Keegan Johannes, let's see what the mark is. Well, he fell, that's why, yeah. Tough break, penalty, the guy fell down. Or he tripped over one of the Bulls players. But unfortunate penalty against Zebre Parma, but it's a penalty just the same. Okay, Bulls changes. Wilco Lowe comes in. And Roy Norkia. Norkia came in for Gumeda. Put 3 locks out there now. Sloppy line out by the Bulls, and they turn it over right back to Zebre Parma. I could find him ever drop that ball. Bulls get a little sloppy there. All right. Morney Smith comes out, replaced by Wilco Lowe. That's not straight, but it wasn't challenged, so Zebre get away with that one. Come across the middle, looking for some space here. Down to about the Bulls' 42-meter line. Giannis Kirsten, not his best game today, makes the tackle. Does well to stay low. Ambrose Papier, is he still out there? Or is that Keegan Johannes? Johannes looks like he's hurt. Ball gets all the way down the sideline. Has to be kicked in and touched by Stravino Jakobs. Has to kick that ball in a touch. Not so much he can do with it. So Zebre. Oh, we got another pushing and shoving going here. Jakobs. What is going on here? Trula is being a bit of a punk there. I didn't see what happened. Stravino Jakobs retreats. Keegan Johannes is down. I'd like to see what the extracurricular stuff was. Marcel Coetzee is talking to him about it. Keegan Johannes, they're grabbing his hand. Ooh, dislocated finger. I have to put it back in place. That's going to hurt. Here's a line out, successful. Tommaso Di Bartolomeo came in for Zebre Parma. They've got the ball about 8 meters out in a rolling maul. Got going anywhere right now. Now they driving forward. Zebre Parma driving down to 4 meters. Looks like the entire team is in there in this maul. Thank you, Ludwig Hoya, for your subscription. Driving, they're over. They got it. He got it. It wasn't lost. Just came in the game. Di Bartolomeo just gets a try. It's his second career one. The entire team was in there on that And they just bowl the Bulls over there and get themselves another try. Nah, I don't think there's a knock on. I think he'd already scored. Let's see. Yeah, no, he scored. So Zebre score. Tough kick. It went over. So it's not over yet. Yeah, I don't know why people just don't hit the like button, folks. It's so hard to milk that stuff out. It's really difficult. All right, 35-24, 11-point margin now. Keegan Ioannis is having a good game. Sends it down to the near side. Shadow's creeping across the pitch now. And taking it to 22-meter line by Stavil. That's Ferrari, actually. Call to use it. New scrum half. Sends it over the top. And Shadows. Oh, Devin Williams can't get it. It's knocked backwards to Sergio Peterson driving forward. He offload. Come on, Bulls got something cooking over here on the wing. Savino Jakobs down the sideline, kicks it forward inside the 22. The chase is on. Oh, and it's lost by Zebre and kicked out of the back. So what's this call going to be? Scrum? 5-meter scrum? For the Bulls, I think. Great chase there by... Wow. 5-meter scrum to the Bulls here. Chance to get that try right back. $57 off the clock. Too much brandy. Bulls have got 2 rough games coming up. They're on the road against Munster and against Glasgow. Then they finish against Cardiff and the Dragons. Got to win this one because you got 2 tough ones in a row. Got to split those at least. So, long break here. Somebody injured. I don't know what's going on here. 57 minutes in. Taking our time. Looks like the yellow card's about to expire on Van Heerden. I only go back in there. I had it 49 minutes. It's only 47 on clock, 57 o'clock. Clock is restarted. If it's 7:32, it's a scrum to the Bulls at Zebre's 5-meter line. Let's get a try here, boys. Bind. Set. And they drive forward. Zach Berger at the back. Berger picks it up from the 5-meter line. He gets it over to Jakobs. He's down to the try line. Short. Berger. To Marcel Coetzee. He's got it. Marcel Coetzee with a try. His 32nd career try. Wow. Steph Neumeier, how's it going? Working long hours. Appreciate you popping in. 58-52. That's good. 42-24 now. Cheetahs are trailing again. My goodness. To Eastern Province. Good Lord. Coming for the restart now. Coming down the final quarter of the game. They're going to go a little shorter this time. Just short of the 22. Taken over there by the Bulls by Roy Norkia. Just back from injury. He's tackled pretty quickly. Ruck is formed. Zach Berger trying to dig this ball out. Called to use it once already for Mike Adamson. Bulls kick it away. Fielded down there by Zebre. Kicked high into the air. Chase is on. Bulls are not retreating. Oh, and Norkia goes up and knocks it on. That ball's knocked down by Harold Forster. Knocked backwards. Open place and offsides, but back for the knock-on is what Mike Adamson says. In the final 20 minutes of the game, Bulls bonus point victory here. The knock-on was Roy Norkia. All right, well, clock is stopped again. It's 60-12. Looks like Montezima's coming in the game. So Vesels, Jan Hendrik Vesels finally goes out. Well, Norkia suddenly looks a lot older, more mature. Maybe it's the hair. Akafanimov will throw it in. Bulls line out from about the 28-meter line on the Zebre side of the pitch. Lineout's contested, but Norkia comes down with it. They get out of there quickly. Aka is driving with it. Bounces off the first tackler, second tackler, third tackler. Two more get him down at the 22. Zach Berger digs it out. Nizam Carr is in the game now. They go back the other direction to Forster. Forster to Keegan Johannes. Oh, a bad pass to Escom, and he knocks it on. Nizam Carr. Who did he come in for? Excuse me. Eight handling errors for the Bulls, 7 for Zebre. Seems like a lot more. Crouch. Bind. Set. Oh, look at that big surge from the Bulls, but somehow Zebre get the ball out of there. They come to the near side in the shadows, kick it down the pitch, bounces past midfield all the way down to the 30-meter line, picked up by Devin Williams, who's had a very good game in the first half, quiet here in the second half. Williams gives a chase and makes the tackle just over the 10-meter line. And Creel should have a steal there. He gets it. Wow, good job there by David Creel. He's had a very quiet game. I just don't understand the bandage on his arm. What's that all about? So he got a heat pad on there is what it looks like. So Devin Williams will kick this for some space. Are we back to the Challenge Cup next week? And let's see where the mark is. Looks like Devin Williams getting ready to head out. Is Bolton Chamberlain coming in? Great job by Creel stealing that thing. Bulls line out. Successful. North Kia comes down with it or into a maul. Aka find him over at the back, has the ball. Still going forward. They break free. It's Aka find him over. Zach Berger inside the 22. Here come the Bulls on the attack again. Creel. Montezuma with his first carry. Still going forward. Berger. Johannes, he's got Sergio Peterson. Peterson down to 8 meters away. Oh, hand that ball off to Vilko Lowe, who's tackled. Italians are being told to leave the ball alone. There's a penalty. Told him to leave it alone. Tap and go by Zach Berger. He gets it over to Peterson 5 meters out. Berger. Nizam Carr. Berger. Charging forward. Lots of Bulls available. Here we go. Forster almost lost it. Holds on to it. Is he across? Look how he was. He got it. Harold Forster with a try. Now it's all falling apart. Forster's 7th career try. So Keegan Giannis. 7 for 7, 49-24. 25-point lead now. Bulls were at 68, 78, 88. And 5 is 93 points differential, okay? You can score another one here. Like I said, I don't know if Brotha Chamberlain came in. Oh, good job by Sergio Peterson. He's had a great game. Ball bouncing around there. Good job by Jacobs to secure it. Playing advantage of the Bulls. Didn't know that. Forster with a carry. He's tackled. Ball squirts loose. Ambrose Papier. They grab him. He knocks it backwards. And Montezuma loses it. But there was an advantage. No arms tackle. 14 minutes remain. Calls made against Leonard Krumov, who's still out there for Zebre for no arms tackle. So, Keegan Johannes kicks it in a touch. Keegan Johannes had a great game. Oh, yeah, there's no arms tackle. That's just a dumb mistake. Runs right in the... Good job by Sergio Peterson. Hanging on to that ball. Got hit from behind. Substitution for Bianchi goes out. Ruffello comes in. Bulls line out. Successful. Papier is in there now. So looks like Berger came out. Giannis Kirsten with a carry. Over the middle. Nizam Carr picks up a little bit. But Bulls, there's a dummy there. Nice decision. There was nothing on the outside. But held on to the ball. Tap and go. Here they go. Kick down the middle. Who's going to get there? Oh, is Zebre going to get there? Nizam Kar does get there. Bulls recover that deep in their own territory. Just over 12 minutes remaining. Call to use it. Ambrose Papia is going to kick this one away. It's going to find touch. Let's see what the mark is. 49-24 Bulls got this game well in hand, but love to see that half-century mark. Lions jersey. This isn't a Lions game, Steph. Yeah, they need to think of points difference. Exactly. What's not a yellow card there, Jean-Ray? Boto Chamberlain is in the game. Oh, replace Johannes. Okay. I thought he'd go to fullback, but he's not. Johannes, my man of the match so far. Overthrown by the Bulls. And nobody can pick it up. Finally, the Zebras pick it up. The Zebre. Tackle's made. Up, ball squirts out. Picked up by Zebre. Parma placed. Pizzanari. He's driven down to the ground. Ball's lying there. Oh, bounces of Rogari. Zebre still with the ball, though. Somehow they held on to it. Norkia's in there. Ball's knocked on. Picked up by Creel. Creel tries to run down the field, and he's obstructed. Still picking up some pace there. It's going to go all the way down the try line. Will it go further? Oh, boy, they barely got that down as Ambrose Papier gets there. Oh, Papier nearly got that, man. Wow. Whew. Trullo taking his time there. Oh, what's going on here? Here comes Zebre Parma right up the middle of the field. They're going to offload Ruggieri. Ruggieri's had a hell of a game for Zebre. He offloads it and it's knocked on. Oh, that's knocked on. What a shame. Zebre had something going there. Oof. Down to 10 minutes remaining. Zebre's not even going to get a point for tries. I'm not joining the Bulls crawl. Nope. Stormers fan, despite yesterday. What a shame. A lot of great play wasted there. That was Filippo Drago who dropped that. I don't understand how these TV officials do such a poor job of substitutions. Supersport is terrible. They don't tell you who comes in the game. If they do, they put up a screen for a split second. It's stupid. That's dumb. They really need to improve that capacity. Clock is still ticking. We're past the 70-point mark here. 70-minute point. 70-minute mark. Now we finally got 100 likes. About darn time. All these tries. There's a Lions jersey up in the stands. The little girl's wearing a Lions jersey. Crouch. Fine. Set, says Mike Adamson. Ambrose Papier puts it in there. It's not going anywhere. Now it goes sideways. Papier digs it out. Gives the boot to Chamberlain. Nice. Oh, Devin Williams lost it forward. Going to come back for the knock-on. It'll be a scrum to Zebre. Just lost that ball. Excuse me. Another substitution. Fusco's back in. Guess he was injured. So Fusco comes back in. Yelich is out. It's not a bloodbend. He must have been injured. Might have been HIA. All right, clock is still, it never stopped. 8 minutes remain. 49-24. Cheetah's still losing that game. My goodness. Crouch. Fine. Set. Those yellows are still out there. I'm confused. Ball pops loose in midfield. Bulls secure it. Montezuma gets it. Now they go back to the sunny side of the pitch. Here comes Nizam Kar. He's got wide open space. Nizam Kar down the 10-meter line. Still going, looking for help. He's got help. It's Keegan Johannes. He's all by himself. He's going to run to the corner. Can he make it? He offloads it. Brilliant pass back. Sergio Peterson. Brilliant try. Wow. That was brilliant. Man, oh man. That was brilliant. Sergio Peterson with a try. Second one of the game. That was brilliant. Nizam Kar made that happen. Then Keegan Giannis did a great job taking that pass. I thought he was going to go all the way himself. And he found behind him, he found Sergio Peterson. Unselfish play by Keegan Giannis. He's my man of the match, no doubt about it. Wow. Both the Chamberlain's kick is good. Oh, I said Keegan Johannes. That was Empress Papier. Sorry. Johannes is still my man of the match. I said Johannes, but it's Papier. Misspoke there. 56-24. There you go. 32. That's a good point differential there. We got about 5 minutes left. Norkia comes down with a restart. Try not to get injured here. Was Papier being told to use it? Papier kicks it high into the air. Chases on out there in the wing. Oh, it bounces up and then in a touch. Play on. Ball's live. The Bulls. It goes right to Richard or David Creel. Creel. David Creel gets a try. He said play on. Wow. Wow. Creel with his 22nd career try. Man, oh man. It's just ball missed. It's an own goal. Creel ran over and got it. Christmas for Creel. Five second-half tries. Nearly a 40-point difference. That's going to really help them on the log. Really going to help the Bulls out on the log. Wow. Zebre just getting pummeled now. Just 4 minutes remain. Here's the restart short of the 22. Taken by Nortkia. And he's at ground. Ruck is formed. 39-point differential now. Let's get greedy and go for 70. Papier kicks it high into the air, but it doesn't go anywhere. And it's not knocked on by Zebre. It is knocked on. But offside, so tap and go. Let's not give up points here, boys. Ruggieri, this guy's worked hard for Zebre. He's tackled by Nortkia. Zebre, Kirsten, all the way down to 10 meters. The Bulls screwing up now after playing so well. We go back the other direction. There's space, but it's knocked on. Picked up by the Bulls. Devin Williams, what the hell are you doing? What the hell is Devin Williams doing back there instead of kicking it away? Less than 3 minutes remain. Yep. Yeah, Sergio Peterson started the tries and he wraps it up, but Creel gets the last one there. Oh, Van Heerden's yellow card's long gone. Let's get rid of that there. And see that was still on the screen. Two and a half minutes remain. 39 points. Huge, huge for the Bulls. So that gives them 30, 99, 107 point differential. That's much better. And 50 points along. That's going to help out a lot. Assuming they can keep this lead or extend it. You're welcome, Helen. 78 minutes. 2 minutes remain. Scrum here. To the Bulls. Crouch. Behind. Set. Ambrose Papier puts it in. Big push from the Bulls. And they win a penalty. Minute and a half remaining. Both to Chamberlain to kick it. He launches it. Let's see what the mark is. Bulls have a line out just short of midfield. There's Keegan Ioannis, and he is the man of the match. That's who I said. My man of the match was Keegan Ioannis. What a brilliant game. Absolutely brilliant game. Great kicks. Converted all of his kicks. Distributed the ball very well. Gets the cap for man of the match. Keegan Ioannis. No doubt about it in my mind. Line out by the Bulls. They go long. They've got it. Papier to Chamberlain. Chamberlain. Forster. Chamberlain. Out to the wing. Here comes Devin Williams down the sideline. He's got out Sergio Peterson. Peterson back to Devin Williams down the 22 and driven into touch. The Bulls. A lot of territory again. There 40 seconds left. $30 seconds left. 63-24. Big win for the Bulls here. Takes them to 10 wins, 4 losses. With a couple really tough games coming up. $20 meters away. Four seconds remain. The Bulls have stolen it. There's the hooter. They go wide to the outside. There goes Creel again. Nice carry by David Creel. Throws the ball up in the air. Oh, it's a loss forward by the Bulls. Now kick straight forward and a touch. That's going to be the game. That'll do it. Ruggieri and Forster shake hands. Bulls, big victory at Loftus. We expected this win, but it was a little tougher than it should have been early on. Final score, 63-24. We got 2 more games. You'll be redirected to my news program, which is in 1 hour from now, over on the at Colonel Chris Wyatt channel. If you want an update on the news for the weekend, get you some updates there. And then after that, you'll be directed back to this channel for Sharks versus Leinster from Hollywood Bets Kings Park in Durban, down on the east coast of South Africa. And that's followed by the Lions on the road against Glasgow. Good luck with that one, boys. Good luck storming the castle. That's going to be a brutal one. So looking for the final score here. So Zebre scored 3 tries. Kept it close there. 30. It was 30. Just 10, 11 points difference for a while there. 35-24. But in the end, it doesn't go very well for Zebre Parma. All right, that's going to do it here, folks. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you here next time. 5 points for the Bulls. Moves them up to second place on the log, pending the Glasgow game. So the Lions could do the Bulls a big favor today. They can do them a big favor. But the Sharks won't be able to catch the Bulls because they got a bonus point victory. Even with a bonus point victory, it's still just 1 point behind if they can beat Leinster. So, but if Glasgow gets a 5-point victory and Leinster somehow loses and doesn't get any points, that would make it 54-58 and make it very interesting. Very interesting at this stage. All right, that's going to do it, folks. It's been a tri-fest, to say the least. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you in an hour on the other channel, and then back here. Long day, long day. All right? Cheers, everybody. Thanks for being with us. Appreciate it. And that's going to do it here. Cheers.